மக்களவையில் அதிமுக MP தம்பிதுரை பேசி வருகிறார். நேரலையில் பார்க்கலாம்.
India ranks second in total food production. India that is the status. But the poverty condition is still prevailing in the country. We are under ranked. We are among the 119 countries. Still the poverty condition, we are ranked up 100. We are having. Even though the production throughout the world, we are the second rank. This poverty condition not yet solved that we are seeing. Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samnidhi, they have recently announced 6,000 rupees per annum. And is it worth 6,000 rupees enough? See, actually, what is the farmers are facing a lot of problems. 6,000 not enough. I appreciate the intention of the government. They wanted to help the farmers. But what they have given is a token. This we would have done earlier. Because I am suggesting they would have made at least 12,000 per annum for these farmers, not 6,000. Therefore, that way, this given the announced is not sufficient. Madam, and also, it does not cover the landless farmers and farm laborers. They have not given any incentive. Madam, first regarding Mandrega, I want to say. Mandrega, when the Congress government is there, they announced 45,000 crores for the rural employment guarantee scheme. Then afterwards, India government, they said 55,000 crores they increased. Now they have said 60,000 they increased. But what is the problem in that, in implementation? The implementation, they made 60% is the labor component, 40% is the material component. The basic concept of the Mandrega is to give the employment to rural workers. They have to earn. When you are giving this kind of percentage, actually what the Congress did, the 45,000 crores for the labor component. Now you are even saying 60,000. You are made 40% as the material component means labor contribution is less. What I am seeing that. And also what is actually happening, madam, when you are going to the rural area, the farmers are complaining. They are not able to get the employment. What the contractors are taking the work in the name of this Mandrega program, 40% material constructing buildings like that. They are even misusing the farmers' cards and putting the accounts they are taking away. Therefore, actually, if you go rural area, especially 2018, this year, after the changing the policy, it is a failure. Most of the rural population, especially farmers, are suffering, especially female people. They are complaining to us. They are burying me. Because when I am going to villages, what you people are doing, we are not able to get the employment. These all contracts are taking away. They are misusing it. Therefore, the policy itself is wrong. Therefore, let this government review that and see that whatever originally we have done, giving more work for the farmers, farmers, especially ladies, you know, madam, they are transplanting and weeding and harvesting, this kind of work they know well. But this government is saying to construct a building. You have not trained the rural labor, this kind of work. Therefore, they are not able to do in the condition. They are suffering. Therefore, the faulty policy of that, the Mandrega is facing a failure in the rural areas, and also the election is coming. We are going to facing the problem. Whenever going there, people are complaining us, this is what is happening. Regarding sanitation, madam, they have said the Swachh Bharat scheme like that said. It's a good scheme, I am not denying that. But what actually seeing means, they have said they have got defecation thing, so many toilets. But the toilets are like that. They have constructed most of my constituency 1 kilometer away from the village. How the ladies can use that? Target you are achieved. You are saying 98% you are achieved. But whether it is utility condition. Therefore, this kind of figures that Swachh Bharat scheme, I am seeing that this is an utter failure. That is, you have to rethink it. But whatever the bureaucrats giving this kind of figure, which you are telling you have achieved 98%, I am not accepting, because as an elected man, when I am seeing the villages, I am seeing that people are really, they are not benefited this kind of scheme I am telling. Madam, then afterwards, health expenditure also. The health expenditure should be 2.5% of the gross domestic product by the 2025. According to National Health Policy, currently 1.3% of the GDP only are spending health program. In education, madam, education also if you take, I am only certain points only I am going through. I am not going to any detailed speech. The drop of 2.7% points to 3.45% in the 2018-19 from 6.15% is that is the percentage showing that your budget allocation for education also gone down. Scheduled caste program, madam, what is happening now after the 14th Finance Commission, what government is doing, even though you have allocated more money for the state government, you have reduced your budget here. You are asking the state government to implement which are the programs initiated by the central government. It is not taken away. That way, that is also affected. Most scheduled caste also suffering a lot. See, minorities, ma'am. Minority also, the population of the minorities is nearly 21%. But the allocation is, if you go through, for 0.49% only, you are giving the allocations for Muslims and others for welfare programs. But the population of the minorities, 21%, that is not fulfilled. That I am suggesting you have to take seriously and fulfill that. Madam, another thing, madam, because now I am attracted the slogan what our government is saying, make in India, made in India. It's a good thing. We have to produce in India, that our economy must come up. That intention of the government is good. But what is actually happening here? Make in India you are doing, made in India, who is buying our products? We are all importing. Most of the Chinese products are in our Indian market. If you see any hospital, if you go, any restaurant you go, any other places you go, all the furniture you are seeing made in India, made in China only. Even the fireworks, because our Savigasi is completely affected because fireworks, because all are coming from China. When we are taking made in India, making in India, buy in India is not we are doing. Buy in India you make, that because competent. Make in India, made in India, buy in India, our Indian products, we have to buy. For that, what the government has taken initiative. Whether they banned all the Chinese products to come and encroach our market. If you take my constituency, Karur, madam, textile industry, completely closed. And also mosquito nets are producing there. But Bangladesh are sending illegally dumping in India, but we are encouraging that. I represented the minister many times telling that my Karur textile industry closed at the stage we are facing. Therefore, that also, when many times I represented, but no action is taken. Still all products from China, Bangladesh and other places coming in India, our consumer product industry is completely failure in India, I'm telling. You may concentrate in corporates. You are telling now you want to defense products. I am not against that you want to spend more on defense. We want to strengthen our Indian defense. I am for that. But what about the consumer side? We cannot eat all the arms. That won't help. Therefore, you have to concentrate more giving MSc industries and skill development. You have announced it, but you have to train the people to skill industry. Then only our products will be there. Our quality must be there. Then only our people will purchase. And also you have to put the more tax. When they are dumping the Chinese, you cannot allow that kind of industry and those products here. Otherwise, our economy will collapse. Therefore, even though we are telling GDP increase some percentage, but actually we are seeing our consumer products are not produced more and agriculture are sufferer. These are going on, madam. And also, So black money, madam. Demonetization. So what is the result of demonetization? Demonetization, you said, you may be having some ambition. I don't know what ambition you had to bring that demonetization. 500 rupees and 1,000 rupees you are calculated, you want to withdraw suddenly. Then afterwards, you have shown same amount also 1 second come to RBI now. Then what you achieved? Only what happened, because of demonetization, especially my constituency, most of the small business and other operators completely affected. There is no circulation money. The students are not able to pay their fees at schools and colleges. And the small business people not able to run their business. Therefore, demonetization, instead of giving any help, it to completely destroyed our informal industry and other activities, what we have seen. That is why people are, when they are going there, opposing it. That will never, they have not achieved anything. There may be political things you have done, certain things, I cannot understand those things. But actually, it is therefore start and whatever you said, the black money. Same way, GST, see, GST, both the National Congress, you are claiming yourself, it is your brainchild. They are telling their brainchild, whichever brainchild, their national party, what party, it's not a child at all. It's a useless thing. Because you have taken the power of the state government. When Congress comes the rules, you are taking most of the concurrent list. The BJP also same thing. Both parties not different in that. You want to take all the powers of the state government and make...
Election is...
No, I'm telling you, election speech, you are making election speech. Election has come. Even the estimate by your interim budget is election. Manifesto, the BJP. See, I'm telling. See, everybody has ever tried. Andhra Pradesh, why they are coming and shouting here? They have no money. Because GST, all the money is with the central government. You are brought by the Congress at that time. Now they are claiming they have done it, succeeded at that time. Now they are telling something. But that supported that, but they are implementing. That is all the money is with the central government now. We have to come to the beg as a beggars, we have come down to request them. They are not releasing. For example, if we take our Chief Minister has written letter so many times, our Chief Minister, what are the demands we are asking? For example, nearly 10,000 crores we have to get from the central government. Chariots are there. Our honorable former Chief Minister, Amma Jayalalitha was there alive. She came with the proposal, with a memorandum, and met the Prime Minister. I was around with Modi at that time. Since that time we are asking to release the money. Money is not released. They are telling some excuses. I am telling all departments, your various departments. If you take GST compensation, you have to give 1,160 crores, you have to go to Tamil Nadu. Same Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan scheme, 2,109 rupees we have to get. Sarva Madhya Shiksha Abhiyan scheme, 1,092 crores. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, 487 crores we have to get from the central government. Grants for food for flood management, 342 crores we have to get. Rights of children to the free and compulsory education, we have to get 210 crores. Like that, if you go on in the figures, we have to get 10,000 crores arrears from various departments of the central government. But we are gone requesting from Madam Jayalalitha period till now, we could not get any money from the central government. This is a federalism. All we are federalism, cooperative federalism. Is it the way how we are going to succeed cooperative federalism? Why you are not releasing our money? Because you are telling you want to develop the state. Yes, without money how can we do? When you have taken all the powers with you, we are not able to get nearly 12,772 crores we have to get from the central government from various ministries. We are not able to get. This is the accusation you are making. Therefore, I am humbly requesting through you, let the central government consider this thing and release the money which we require in many instances. Same way, goods and service taxes compensation also they have not released. Therefore, I am once again requesting the members to do this thing. And also, Madam, the 14th Finance Commission, they are claiming they have allocated more money for the state government. That is not fact. As far as the Tamil Nadu is concerned, the most affected state because of the 14th Finance Commission, because what is the share we are getting, we are not able to get. Percentage has gone down. At the same time, you are telling you are increased the allocation, but at the same time you reduce all the central government schemes. That way, the state government of Tamil Nadu and other states also affected because of this 14th Finance Commission. The 15th Finance Commission, same problem. You are taking the year 1921. That is the period you are going to take. That is based for the giving the allocation. That definitely the population control Tamil Nadu succeeded very well. That way we are pioneer in that country. But because of the population being reduced, if you are taking population for 1972 some other thing you are bringing, definitely all the states will affect it. Therefore, even Vajpayee period, madam, when the delimitation started, the population we have taken and 1971 period only, 72 only, not other period. Further, also in the parliament passed that.
Our request is, this parliament was passed the
No, I am telling. Madam.
Parliament is not honoring those PRS tax. What do you mean?
No, I am telling something.
Since 5 years of sitting, sir.
Therefore.
Parliament, what the parties
No, I am coming there, sir, madam. No, I am coming, sir. No.
Nothing is done.
See.
On CM is on the road.
That is what I am telling. We are gone coming, money we are not getting. See, that is what we are telling, madam. Madam, I want to make one more important point. I want to make. Because, madam, in the August House, well aware that Tamil Nadu has been witnessing several cyclones, storms such as Thane, Varda, over the last 3 years. We have brought it to this honorable Prime Minister to see that we have to request money. The money we could not get. That is the suffer we are facing. Even now, Gaja, we are affected. My constituency affected. But we are representative of the central government. We could not get the money, madam. These are the grievances we are having. The government may be good intention in the program, but the implemented side we could not succeed and we could not get anything from them. Madam, and also, most of the members, MP-led, just a minute, MP-led, regarding MP-led I'm telling. Because MP-led, madam, madam, just MP-led I'm telling, MP-led. No, MP-led program, signed has given the demand to increase the MP-led. Pranab Mukherjee, when he was the finance minister, he enhanced the MP-led money. That present government gave the Bharat Ratna to our former finance minister and president. What he has done is a good thing he has done at that time. But the present government, in spite of representation, all MPs, we have signed and given the Prime Minister and Finance Minister to increase them. I am a chairman for that. I am ashamed to be continuous the chairman for the MP-led, but in spite of that, so many members requested, the government is not here to that. You are giving Bharat Ratna, Pranab Mukherjee, who helped the MP-led at that time, but present government not doing that. This is the way, madam, I am facing the problem. Because when we are having the faith, the elected members of the parliament have the faith in the government, we are voting for that. But the government is not having faith with our MPs. That is the anomaly we are facing. They are thinking that MPs are not properly with MP-led funds. Is it the fact? Because you know most of the MPs are spending their MP-led funds. Then only the people's aspirations are fulfilled. But this government is not heeding for that. That is why I am telling, madam, even though I don't want to speak more time, because our brothers are making their grievances, it is very difficult for you. I once again request the central government, whatever we demanded under our Amma and also President Chief Minister Palaniswamy requested nearly 12,000 crores we have to get from central government. Let them release, and also GST arrears 5,000 crores they have to give, and also Thane for that Gaja we requested 15,000 crores. not yet released. I request the central government to consider our request and see that let the federal system in the country will succeed. But our Prime Minister said Govt federalism. That Govt federalism is sincerely, if they want to implement, they have to respect the feelings of the state government and their rights. That is what we are requesting. And also, once again, I am insisting, madam, this especially government, central government is given for Karnataka to prepare a DPA project for the Megadhatu. If they construct Megadhatu, our whole economy of the Tamil Nadu will go away. Therefore, I am once again requesting our central government to withdraw DPR, which has given Karnataka government, which have affected government. Same way, Mullai Periyar also. So many issues they are affecting our economy. This is the high time to request the central government reconsider all these things to help the Tamil Nadu people. Tamil Nadu people always want to be India is the one and strong country. At the same time, our Tamil Nadu must be also strong. The economy and other things, they have to respect the feelings of Tamil Nadu, madam. I request once again and thank you very much for giving the opportunity to speak.
Again, I am requesting, please go to your...
மத்திய அரசின் இடைக்கால பட்ஜெட் குறித்து பல்வேறு விமர்சனங்களை முன்வைத்து மக்களவையில் அதிமுக எம்பி தம்பிதுரை பேசின நேரலையில் பார்த்தோம்.